Now jump on board and donate. Matt King's Magical Literacy Tour is in the final stretch, and he can still use your help in collecting more books.
Mac, live with us now with more about it. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm great. Thank
Hello.
you for having me.
Did you get snow, first of all?
I don't think we did. I drive my daughter to school every morning.
Some cars with it, yeah.
And I saw some cars covered with snow going in, but I don't think we got any snow. And we live pretty far up in Summerlin, so I didn't. Maybe we did, but it wasn't any on the ground when we got up.
Disappointing. You got to wake up at 3 a.m.
I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I was up pretty early because she's got to be at school at 7 and breakfast and blah, blah, blah.
So let's talk about the Magical Literacy Tour.
Let's do it. It's hard to say. I was looking at a clip from last year when I was on, and you couldn't get out Magical Literacy Tour.
Literacy is actually one of the words I have the most trouble saying, which is ironic. Let's talk about this. You've been collecting books now for many years, but the Magical Literacy Tour started, what, 2011?
2011, exactly. Well done, well researched.
Thank you. I heard you say
2011. And so every year I collect books, with various partners around town, Eggworks, YMCA, Splash, the Pottery Place.
Oh, there we go. There's a list.
Yeah, Splashville, Preferred PR, the Toy Box in Summerlin. So those are all drop-off locations, and you bring in 3 gently used or new books for elementary school aged kids, and you get some tickets to my show, and then some other stuff depending on where you bring it. The YMCA has some passes, and Toy Box has gift cards and stuff. So. And then during Nevada Reading Week, which is the first week of March, next week, I go to, I do 8 school assemblies. So I do school assemblies, and I do some magic tricks and talk about literacy, and then every kid goes home with a book of their own. And these are really at-risk schools here in Clark County, and for many of these kids, it's their first book that they've ever owned of their own.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like Christmas. I mean, you would think that it wouldn't be that big a deal for a kid to get a book, but I mean, these kids are so happy.
And when you were talking about elementary age kids, what grades are those that you're trying to get books for?
Where have you been?
I know. Is it we don't have kids.
Kindergarten through 5th grade.
Through 5th grade,
Yeah.
but if you want to make a donation, you can obviously drop off at those locations that we popped on the
Those
screen.
locations, and I think they're probably
Do you have a favorite book that you loved growing up?
Growing up, boy, I was a big reader, so I'll tell you what I have 2 favorite books to read in these schools. I read Louis Sachar's Sideways Stories from Wayside School. I read the first chapter of that. Kids love that, about this mean teacher who turns all the kids into apples, and then the kids turn the tables. And then there's a new one I'm going to read this year for the first time. B.J. Novak, the actor,
from
comedian,
The Office.
Yeah, from The Office, and he's written a kid's book called The Book with No Pictures, and it's really funny, and so I can't wait to see how the reactions are for that. This will be my first time reading.
When you're donating the books, you want to make sure these are age appropriate. You don't want to be giving Dianetics or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not a good 50 Shades of Grey.
No.
Probably not great.
Yeah, we'll keep it very age appropriate. And over the years, how many books have you collected?
I don't know over the years. I mean, but I give away between 3,000 and 4,000 a year. And so I've been doing the book drives for, 10 years, but 5 years kind of in partnership with a bunch of different businesses around town. And so between 3,000 and 4,000 a year. I should know how many over, 20,000. I don't know.
All that matters to you is all the kids in front of you.
Yeah, everybody gets a book. That's the big deal. I mean, I would hate to show up at the last school of the week and, there's 3 kids who don't get books. So, yeah, but that hasn't happened. And
which is good.
Yeah, no, we just got a big donation this year. For the first time, just some company gave us Savers.
Savers,
yeah. They gave us a big stack of books. I mean, hundreds of books, yeah, so it's really nice.
Awesome. How long, the book drive runs until when?
Till February 28th, the end of this month, so it's been going on since the 1st of February. Yeah, so Saturday's the last day, and then Tuesday I start going to schools and distributing these books.
That's awesome. And really quick, let's talk about your show over
I have a magic show at Harrah's.
That other thing that you do on the
not just a librarian, everybody.
Another thing I do besides literacy. Yeah, I do 2 shows a day, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock at Harrah's. You want to see a quick trick?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I got it. Yeah, I got a quick trick. This is the Houdini Challenge naked rope escape. This is not one of the tricks I do when I go to schools.
We are on television.
Yeah, no, this I just want you to take off your clothes and tie me up. No, of course I'm kidding. You don't have to tie me up. No, I'm going to do it. I'll show you a quick trick. Here, take these scissors And so about the middle, cut the middle of the rope like this. Every rope has a middle and two ends, and that is not even close to it. I'll start over. We got to cut this. All right, you guys, you at home, you watch this end of the rope. Everyone has two ends and a center. You're watching this end. You guys over here, you watch this end of the rope, okay? So you're keeping your eye on this end over here, but it's too late, it's over here. So it has two ends. Yeah, these are the ends, of course. The ends are here. The center is down here. But, oh, I dropped it on the floor. The center's on the floor. The ends are here, but if you take those off, yeah. You can't find the center. I don't know where it could be. Could be there. No one knows where that center is till you put the ends back, and there it is.
Fantastic. This is much better than tying you up.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys. Really, bring some books. Those kids need them.
That's awesome, man. My goodness.
Thank you, guys.
Get on board for the literacy tour and help Mac along with rather several other businesses and organizations collect new and gently used kids books. If you donate 3 or more books, you're going to receive tickets to Mac King's show. That's great. For more information on where to donate, head to the website on your screen.
Still